bad offense or good defense kind of night in your estimation?
I guess it depends on what side you're on. I thought we were careless with the ball, just too loose with the ball, and they took advantage of that with their defense. I thought their defense was good, but when it's like that, then you got to take care of the basketball, and you can't spend the whole night on the dribble. We tried to do that.
And for the first 12 minutes of the second half, when they had a whole bunch of turnovers, was that your defense turning it up a notch, or they were just getting sloppy?
Well, like there again, it depends on what side you look at it. I thought there again, it just wasn't a pretty game. I thought there was some carelessness with the ball, probably from both sides. You'd have to ask Rick about his side. I felt like we were really careless with the ball, but their pressure was good. When it is, you got to take care of it.
Coach, you guys played some good teams. How good is that Belmont team that you just played out there?
They're an excellent team, no question about it. They've played a good schedule, so but they're a very good team. So a lot of different ways to beat you.
So how many days off now do you get for Christmas?
We'll get back. We'll practice on the 26th, whatever that is.
And of course, Dave, does this bring more excitement because next year this becomes an OVC game, so it means a little bit more next year. I know that's looking ahead a little bit. But.
Yeah, down the road it'll be a little more meaningful. I mean, it was important to us. I mean, we wanted to play well. It's not like we weren't focused in on this game. It was important for a lot of different reasons, but of course it's not. We leave here without a conference loss. This time next year, we'll have a conference loss.
But in a lot of ways, this really was an Ossipee Belmont game. I mean, just kind of, like you said, it was just one of those hard-fought games in that sense.
It was. Both teams, I thought, really wanted to win, tried hard, was competitive. The basketball just wasn't that good.
And their size didn't get to you, think? I mean, at all, or do you think their size affected you a little bit? I may be crazy, but I really didn't think so. I mean, they buried us a little bit in the post. They buried us a little bit down there, but just got to move your feet and get around them. I do think they do a great job of spacing, and then you got to pick your poison. You're either going to guard the post, or you with some weak side help, or they're going to skip it, and you got to close out and guard a three. So they do a good job of that. And I guess you talked about the loose ball. Really, your guards probably just didn't handle things the way you wanted them to.
They didn't. They were too loose with the ball. And, tried to stay on the dribble too long. The ball moves the defense, and we didn't move the ball enough.